Hello friends, my name is Lauren Wright. I'm one of the co-chairs for the Commission on the Status and Role of Women, or COSROW. I'm a young adult clergy person serving on the Coastal Virginia District. I'm a white female and I use the pronouns she and her. Perhaps you've heard introductions like mine at annual conference last year and wondered, why do people choose to share all of these details? Is it really necessary to name our age, gender, race, and pronouns? Shouldn't our role as clergy or laity be enough? Well, it matters, friends, for a multitude of reasons. First, the identities that we carry bring something to the table. They inform our thinking. Second, when we gather at annual conference, COSROW, alongside our partner advocacy groups, the Commission on Ethnic Minority Concerns and Advocacy and the Commission on Disability, monitor who is speaking. Volunteer monitors track the demographics of speakers, including age, gender, race, clergy or lay status, and disability status. If speakers don't share their demographic information, those monitors are left to make assumptions. Assumptions that can be uncomfortable, inaccurate, or even harmful. So, our first request as we prepare for annual conference is simple. We invite you to share as much of your demographic information as you are comfortable with. This allows us to monitor accurately and ensures transparency in our conversations. For clarity, youth are those who are under 18, young adults are 18 to 35, and older adults are over 55. What you choose to share is entirely up to you, and we honor that choice. Perhaps you're still wondering, though, why do we monitor? Why does it matter that we calculate this data? We do this work because representation matters. Our conference collects demographic data for clergy and new this year laity via UnityWeb, giving us information about the demographic makeup of the members of the annual conference session. Ideally, the voices speaking at annual conference should reflect the makeup of our community. For example, we strive to balance our lay and clergy voices with equal representation. So if our conference consists of 50% clergy and 50% laity, then our speakers should reflect that balance. Following this further, if 40% of our conference membership is female, we should see this represented across worship leaders, business sessions, and discussions from the floor. But monitoring isn't just a task for our advocacy groups. It's a shared responsibility. In order to see our annual conference reflect the diversity of our members, we need each one to monitor themselves. If you're considering speaking at annual conference, we invite you to reflect on the voices that have already been heard. Have perspectives like yours been well represented? Would you then step back to make space for others to share? If you've already spoken, are there other voices who might also need to be heard? When an issue arises that doesn't directly affect you, will you consider prioritizing the voices of those with lived experience? If you are passionate about inclusion and representation, we welcome you to take an active role in monitoring. Stop by the monitoring table or visit the COSROW booth in the display area to learn more about how you can contribute. Virginia Annual Conference, we need your help. We need your help in sharing demographic information, ensuring all voices are counted, and we need your help in making space for the full diversity of God's people to be heard, valued, and empowered. Together, let's shape a church where every voice matters, where we fully reflect the body of Christ in all of its beauty and diversity.